Hello everyone, I'm Manish and this is part 14. In this video we will discuss a scenario which was given by one of my viewer. Let me show you what exactly it is. So this is scenario basically. Kindly make a video that auto-populate data when I put the reference. Example, I want to fetch details from sale order and I put sale orders document number in header column of or header text box of our UDO. They are automatically fetched required header plus rows data in our UDO fields. So this scenario we will do today. So let's start. So for this we will make a edit text box on our customized sales order form. As you know, we are covering all topics on the same form. So let me open that SRF and design a edit text box so that we can put the sales order reference number. So I'm going to open that SRF form. So here we will put one of the field which will contain the sales order reference. Align it. Give the unique ID. Give caption. And also add a link button so that you can navigate from here. So we have completed design part. So in SRF we will change from here because some of the part I always change through the SRF file because it is easy for me rather than changing in screen painter. So let me do that, like binding the UDF with the field. So I can copy easily from here and will put here for reference field, order reference field, put here 1 and give alias. So for this field I have already created a UDF let me show you. So this is one of the UDO field. So come to srf u underscore order ref. So we have binded this field with the UDF. Now we will bind a CFL object so that user can select order from the with the help of choose from list. So the same will do in srf, give some unique ID 5, here object type which is 17 for sales order. Now come to this field specific tag, and another field aliasing. These two property we have to set while binding CFL object to the edit text box. Look, if a spelling will wrong, it will give error. So let me correct before going to open the form. So we have done. Now come to the event part where we will change. So the most important thing is that when you will do all the activity, so as I have told you, I'm putting a CFL object so that you can easily select a sales order reference from list. So I will do all the changes on the after choose from list after event. It means after selection of your order reference number, the data will come from order and will populate to your custom UDO form. So this is item event. Under item event, I am coming under before action equals to false. It means it is going to be after event. So here you can see the event type is choose from list and it is after. So inside this, here is the different choose from list object which we have done earlier, this part. So for this video we are going to do the changes inside this if condition, because our field unique ID is etref. So under this, what I am doing, I am taking the document number and document entry, it means doc entry value from the list CFL list, and setting it to the UDF field of custom UDO form, which one is u underscore order ref for order reference number, u underscore order doc entry for order doc entry, and also setting this order doc entry to the one of the variable order doc entry so that we can pass this doc entry to this query to get the data of order. On the basis of this doc entry we are getting data from the order. Here is the record set object and passing this query to the record set object, and then we are setting the header part of the custom UDO form. So you can see we are getting record set card code and card code. Sorry, here is the one of the mistake I have found here. Let me change it. So card code, card name and doc date we are setting into the UDO form field. You can see here these are the part of for header, and after that we are iterating through while loop to put these line data to the UDO matrix, UDO form matrix. So you can see item code, description, quantity, price, warehouse we are putting respective to the UDO field this way. So before putting to DB line DB data source, because it is a data source object for line table, so before doing this we have to flush to data source function, we have to use this function so that UI part data will flush to the DB data source, and easily you can set the value inside the DB data source. Once done, we again loading from data source. It means we are loading data from DB line data source to the matrix, and then once one line added to the matrix, we are adding one more new line to the matrix and doing clear to that particular row, and then moving record set to the next pointer. In this way we are setting header part and to line part. So this is the main thing we have done. Let me collapse it and show you where we have done. Under item event, that is the main event, and under item event we came inside the choose from list event. Here before action is false, it means after selection of your order reference number from the list for particular edit text box unique ID, we are doing this change. So hope you may understand what I have done and where I have done it. So let me run this application and show you it is working or not. So coming to the SAP Business One, so application is being connected. So it has been connected successfully. So getting error. Additional information item already exists from the unique ID link button. So it is saying that this link button ID is already exist because we this part we have done earlier inside the code. So let me show you where it is. So we have already added this unique ID on the form, so it is not allowing to add the same unique ID on the same form. So let me change it. So where we can change it, we can change it in our SRF. So we have done. Now let me run the application once again. So application connected. I am going to populate the sales order from choose from list. So this is, you can see all the data filled out. So let me click and navigate the sales order. You can match this data. Card code, name, doc date with posting date, and line data item, keyword mouse, quantity 56, prices, and warehouse. So in this way you can do this activity. Thank you for watching. If you have any comment, please do that.